I mean, necessarily I wasn't really leaning towards football. I was just, kind of playing it as it was. I had the Senior Bowl opportunity and the Combine opportunity as well. So I just wanted to see how that would play out. I had a feeling that the Cubs were going to come and meet up with me before the Senior Bowl and maybe give another offer, as they did. And it ended up working out for me, and I'm very happy about my decision. The Chicago Cubs are a great organization, and I'm happy to be with them.
When did they come to you?
They actually came when I flew down for the banquet, for the Villanova football banquet, which was the 14th. I flew down back to Boca on Sunday, and I met with the Cubs GM Jim Henry Sunday night for dinner. So
when did you actually make the decision? Was it on Tuesday?
I made a decision on Tuesday. Yeah, he actually came to he came to the workouts in Boca, watched me work out, and then gave the offer, and I was ecstatic. I couldn't turn it down. Would never turn it down. I'm so happy to be part of the program.
If they had made this offer to you last June or July, would you have come back for your senior year?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I think it worked its way out, and it was perfect because I got the opportunity to play my senior season. I got the opportunity to get an invite to the Combine as well as the Senior Bowl, and I was able to be here for another semester with my friends and more or less my family. And they came up with the offer now, and I'll be at spring training in late February.
So basically, the goal always was to play baseball.
I mean, not really. It was just what was a better option for me, and right now, it's like I said, I've told you guys millions of times that I love both sports, and if I chose football, it would have been hard to walk away from baseball, and it's hard to walk away from football as well. But as you guys know, the major leagues won't let me play football, and I don't think the NFL would let me play in the MLB.
Is there going to be a part of you that's always going to wonder what might have happened if you went in the draft and got drafted and tried the NFL? Yeah,
I mean, of course there will be, but I was thinking about it the other day. The only regret I might have is not playing in the Senior Bowl. But for me, this is totally worth it and worth missing the Senior Bowl for me. But I mean, I thought about it, and it was going to happen either way. Because if I was going to go into NFL, I would have thought, what if I dedicated myself to baseball, and where would I be now, and how would I be, and if I would make it to the major leagues or not.
How difficult the decision was it?
Excuse me?
How difficult of a decision was it?
I mean, it was a tough decision. It's been a tough decision since last June or May, because I was sweating because I really wanted to come back and play football, give it my senior year. But now it wasn't as hard because of the offer, and I can dedicate myself to one sport now.
You probably could have achieved this without having to play football at all. I mean, in retrospect, I'm still guessing that it was really worthwhile for you to run the football career too.
Right, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would have got, the offer that I would have right out of, because I think, playing so well in the minor leagues definitely helped me out and helped me get the offer, and, coming back and make myself a better prospect, because, the playoff games definitely helped me out a little bit, and being invited to the Senior Bowl and the Combine as well, and then me going down to Boca and training with test facilities definitely helped out, them seeing me, all right, well, he's serious about playing football, and if we want to get this kid, we're going to have to, hopefully offer him some more, and hopefully comes aboard with us.
How do you say now that the fact that you just concentrate on one sport and see how far you can really go into one sport?
Yeah, I'm very excited. That's what was so good about the minor leagues, that all I had to do was focus on one thing. I'd wake up every day, have breakfast, have lunch, go to the field around 2:30, and wouldn't leave the baseball field until around 11 at night, and that's all I had to focus on was baseball. And it was I had such a good season, and it was great being there. I made great friends, but a lot of the big part of me playing so well was that I was focused. I didn't go out at all. I just kind of focused on baseball every day, and that's what helped me out so much.
What have the Cubs told you? Have they given you any kind of timetable when they think maybe you'll be ready for?
Somewhat. I think they kind of want me in center field around 2014, which is perfect for me, and I know myself I have to develop more as a player, and because I only play baseball 3 or 4 months out of the year. That's how it's been through my whole career. High school I've only done that, and in college I've always done it as well. So I know I need to develop more as a player, and I'm excited to see what happens when I just focus on one thing, and for all year round.
When do you report?
I'm not really sure the dates yet. I might head to I report to Arizona or Mesa, Arizona, and it's either end of February or early March.
What are you going to do until then? I mean, are you working?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna try and get as much done in my degree as possible, and I'll probably end up working out with the baseball team. Just get myself back in somewhat baseball shape, and I'll definitely be working out with Coach Gaelic, the football strength and conditioning coach.
Where you'll be starting out this year? What level?
I would say I would start out where I ended last year. I was at low A in Peoria, so that's where I figured I'll start.
You made three stops this year.
Right. I started in Mesa, Arizona, which was kind of the rookie ball where all the guys go, and then I went to Boise for I think it was close to 20 days, which was short season A, and then I ended up in Peoria for 6 or 7, I think it was 6 games, low A.
What was the biggest thing, you played 25 games, what was the biggest thing you learned about yourself in that time?
Geez, I mean, I wouldn't even know. I know I became a lot better outfielder. Just being involved with baseball every day for like the 7 hours I told you guys. We'd have early work, practice before a game, and then the game, and just being around it so much, I learned that how fast I could pick something up. I was in right field, and it's not it's the worst position in the outfield in Villanova, but I was in right field, and being in center field, it's easier to read the ball, and I just being out there every day helped me out so much.
Matt, other than the money, what are some of the things that Jim Hendry said to you that kind of persuaded you maybe to go this route? How he envisions you fitting in, and obviously they think very highly of you to make this all.
Right. He wants me. There's another prospect coming up. His name's Brett Jackson. He wants in 2014 for me to be playing center field, Brett Jackson to be in left, and Tyler Colvin to be in right. And for him to say that and tell me what his expectations are for me was just amazing, because the whole organization really believes in me, really believes that I could be the center field for them and in a few years. And that's what I believe that. The way he talked about me was unbelievable, and for him to say that, I totally believed him. I know he wasn't giving me beating around the bush at all. He came right towards me and said that. That helped out a lot.
What kind of like 4 years ago this was going to happen? Did you thought this day was?
No, I was just telling my agent Rex Gary, who's been unbelievable in the process. I couldn't say as much or so good things about him. For my life's just been so surreal for the past, not even 4 years, for the past, last year, just, winning the national championship, being able to get drafted and, coming back and being able to play my senior season, hopefully being able to graduate soon and, now hopefully be a professional athlete in the major leagues soon to come.
Where you're going to get drafted in the NFL? I mean, you have to find out basically where we're going.
I would just say, if I came out and had a good Senior Bowl and a good combine, probably the third or fourth round.
And that wasn't good enough. Somebody said first round, second round, or something like that.
If I'd heard first round, but that's a long shot. But no, it's so much more worth it, in the long run. If I'm taking the chance of in football, I'm taking the chance of injury, and in baseball, I'm just taking the chance of making it. And I think either way I go, I would have been able to make money, and I'd have been able to make it, regardless. But in the long run, my senior season helped out a little bit. I was down for 6 games. And that last game I had a concussion, so it got me thinking a little bit, and I'm going to be playing baseball now.
No regrets having a football career, I'm sure more than throwing.
Oh no regrets at all. My situation couldn't be any better right now. I was able to play 2 sports in college from a great school, academic school. Hopefully, be able to get my degree pretty soon, and now I'm going to be a Major League Baseball player.
What are you doing? Are you taking classes online? Or?
Yeah, I have 3 independent studies with 3 professors, and they've been great along the process as well. And I have an online course.
Did you change your major too?
Yes, I had to change my major because the whole situation. If I stayed to be a comm major, I would have had to come back and take a class on campus, and I knew whatever situation I was going to do, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So I had to change my major to liberal arts, and now I'll be able to graduate.
Have you ever been to Wrigley Field?
I have. They actually went out with my family the last day, and they did it awesome for us. I was able to take BP on the field with the Cubs before a game, and sat in the GM's box. Was 3 rows up from the from the field, right next to the batter's box. It was unbelievable.
Did you get any the Ivy walls, or?
Yeah, I had one or two, I think. I ended up, how about this? I caught a foul ball too. And that's crazy. What are the chances of that happening?
So how many of your friends beat you up for loans so far?
No, I was telling Rex, my phone was blowing up so much the other day, I think it lost battery in 4 hours.